Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
I'm Zahra.
Sorry?
I'm Zahra.
Welcome, Zara. How I can help you?
I just wanted to comment on the hadith,
What hadith?
you're reading,
Which one?
the one with the, I don't know, like the discharge.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, that hadith, I think it means when the women,
Hmm.
they have discharge,
Okay,
it's usually white or yellow,
okay.
but when it's sexual, it comes like a fluid, like white fluid.
But
And
this,
that hadith, I think, is more like, by the way, English is not my first language, it's
no
not perfect.
problem. It's okay.
So,
You see, let us read together, me and you, Zahra. Let us read together. It says, the man water is a thick and white. What is that water?
wait, can you repeat it?
It says in the front of me, and this is your Muslim translation, the messenger said, the man's water is thick and white. What is that thick and white water?
Isn't it the semen? I don't know, the semen
Yes, this
maybe.
is the man's sperm. Okay, now we move to the women, and you are a lady with my respect to you. And the women water is a thin and yellow. What is that water?
It depends. Like some women, it comes in various. Some women have white, some women have yellow.
Hmm.
But I don't know what's
But what
different.
is that? Is that an orgasm thing?
No, like women have like discharge. Like before, usually they have the menstrual. They have like discharges. It's
Hmm.
common for women.
Yeah. But your prophet here is speaking about something happening in the moment. Which one of them comes first? The child will resemble the parents. So he's talking about coming first.
What do you mean?
Who comes? The comes of a man is his orgasm. The comes of the women is her orgasm.
This hadith in particular is just to because to differentiate because some women they don't know like if they should wash themselves like as Muslims after we have sexual intercourse we wash ourselves.
Hmm.
So that's I think it's related to like if the woman
Hmm.
should does she have to wash herself because she doesn't know like for the prayer like you have to shower.
Okay, no problem. But your prophet here. Let us go to the hadith. Your prophet, when a woman she asked him about she having sexual dream. Okay, his sexual dream is the same as normal
Yes,
sex.
it's common for human beings to have sexual
No,
dreams
no, no problem. My
and
friend,
then
my
you
friend,
wake up.
I am not
So
judging. I'm not judging anything. I'm not saying. I'm just discussing what it is. So, this is a woman. She came to your prophet saying that she had a sexual dream and she noticed a water discharge. And your prophet, he is the one who described that this water is yellow and thin, right? So she should she wash it? She should wash it. So this is something can be is washable, right? This is something washable.
yeah.
Okay. So how the washable liquid in the vagina is the one who will make the baby female?
In that particular sense, I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I'm not like a scholar,
Hmm.
but I just know that in this particular hadith, it's related to purification.
No problem. But as you see here, your prophet claiming that the child resembled the parent or the mother because of that
But can
yellow.
I just ask you a quick question? I
Sure.
don't know why, like, I think as Muslims, we believe in everything is destined. And I don't know why this was recommended to me, but I just, as a Muslim and you're an ex-Muslim, I don't understand why you have like the urge to talk badly about our prophet. Like just as a human being, like even me, even if I don't believe in Buddha,
Hmm.
I wouldn't dare to be like, oh, he's not a good. I don't just nasty names.
Hmm.
I don't. I just understand like a human being.
Okay. Can I
And
can
you're
I
from
answer?
Saudi Arabia,
Can I answer you?
you probably have Muslim families, and then I don't understand.
Can
That's
I
just like as a human being.
can I answer you?
Yes.
Okay, first, I'm not an ex-Muslim. I never was a Muslim. I'm too smart to be a Muslim for a second.
Your
Secondly,
name is
my friend, listen. Uh,
ex. I don't know.
okay,
Is it
hold on.
ex Christian
No,
whatever? I don't
no.
ex
My name is
Muslim
a Christian
prince.
Prince. No, Christian Prince. Listen. Now, if somebody says that you are najis, you are filthy, you are the worst of the creatures, you are dirty, you are a kafir, you are evil, you are evil doer. You know, kill the Christians, kill the Jews. So why you are saying to me, why you are speaking against Muhammad when he say all those things about me as a Christian? Why you don't ask your prophet to do the same? If your prophet don't say we are kuffar, we are najis, we are filthy, we should be killed, we should be slaughtered, humiliate them, destroy them. So then we will not be. I will not be talking. Why you don't talk about the Hindus? The Hindus don't believe in Christianity too, but
You do
Islam.
know that in Prophet peace be upon him's time, when he ruled, the Christians, I mean the Jews, they lived there in peace. And then later, when
My friend, this is a big
the
fat lie.
companions ruled,
Your
they
prophet.
didn't destroy the churches
No,
and
no,
they
no,
didn't
no, no,
destroy
no,
the
no,
synagogues.
no. They
They
did.
actually helped
They did.
them.
Do you know what
There's
is?
a
Okay,
treaty.
let me
Just look
ask
up
you. Okay,
Treaty of Umar. He
okay,
says that you are not allowed to destroy any churches or any places of worship or other faiths.
okay, my
And
friend.
there's nowhere that's written that Muhammad or any of the companions they they converted. I mean they spread the Islam by this word,
Okay,
as many
did
people
you
believe.
mention? Did you mention to us the Pact of Omar? Did you just say the Pact of Omar?
Yes,
Okay, do you have the courage to read it for me?
the Treaty of Umar. I don't have it. Should I Google it?
Yes, Google it and read it for us. As long you are proud about it. The Treaty of Omar is a proof that Islam is a very bad religion.
I Someone just said I'm older than you. No, I'm not older.
My
I don't
friend, I
think
don't care
so.
how old are you. You are welcome to talk. No problem. I respect
Um,
you. I respect you as a human being talking to me. Now tell me the Treaty of Omar. You are the one who mentioned it, and he says Islam respect. Islam did not respect, and your prophet he humiliated the Christians and he ordered to kill them all unless they pay the jizya. This is what the Treaty of Omar. So I want you to read for me the Treaty of Omar, please.
wait. Is it called the Pact of Umar, right?
The Pact of Omar. The Pact of Omar. He forbid them from building new churches. He forbid them from repairing churches. He forbid them from knocking the bells. A Christian, he have to wear his weight of a cross in his neck if you want to wear a cross. If you ride a donkey, you have to ride it in the wrong direction, which means your butt to the back. And you, what are you talking about? This is what Muslims do to the Christians. They have to be humiliated. You cannot even teach the children Quran. You have to open your door and your house to any Muslim come to your house 3 days, 3 nights. Any Muslim now come to my house, you knock at my door. He can
Should I
just
read it? I just found it.
go ahead,
A little bit long.
go ahead, no problem.
In the name of God, the merciful, the
Mm,
compassionate.
mm,
This is assurance of safety, which the servant of God, Umar,
mm,
the commander of faithful,
mm,
has given the people of Jerusalem.
mm,
He has given them an assurance of safety
mm,
for themselves, for their property, their churches, their crosses, the sick
mm,
and healthy,
mm,
of the city, for all the rituals which belong to the religion. Their churches will not be inhabited by Muslims and will not be destroyed. Neither they. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional because this is who Muslims are,
no,
and you're
my friend,
disrespecting us
what you are
and
you reading,
spreading hate.
is not the Pact of Omar, and you are lying. It's in the front of me
This
in the
is the
screen.
Pact of Umar.
The
If you
pact,
just search
the
it,
Pact of
you
Omar
can
is in the
see
front of me in the
it's
screen.
hanging today. It's even
The
hanging.
Pact of Omar is in the front of me in the screen, lady. Read it.
No, this is not the. Just
So what
Google
is
it.
this?
Everyone can Google it themselves if they want.
So what is
Everyone can
this?
Google it.
What is this?
This is not. I don't know what you found it.
So what is this? What is this? What is in front of me now?
Just Google for yourself.
My friend, I am using Google too, like you. This is the Pact of Omar. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the
The
compassion, the
Pact
letter
of
of the
Umar
servant
in
of God, Umar
Jerusalem. I
al-Khattab.
don't know
Yes,
what you're
the
talking.
commander
What you
of the
just
faith.
searched.
Read with me. Read with me. Here we go. This is the
Which
Pact of
source are
Omar.
you using? Because
This
your
is the
sources really depend. Like if you're using someone who
the
hates Islam,
Pact of
they'll
Omar.
write something else.
Lady, I want you to continue reading. Can you give me the link you are reading from? Can you post it to me?
Okay.
Okay. Give me the link. Okay, this is the link you gave me. I'm going to show it in the screen.
You have to scroll down a little bit.
No problem. Here we go. Tell me where to stop. Here we go. This is the Treaty of Amar, right? Here. This is the Treaty of Amar. This is all the treaty. This is not a treaty.
Yes.
This is not a treaty. What is the treaty? This is false. What is the conditions? There's no conditions. This is not Treaty of Amar.
No, it's still hanging today. You can find it
My
today. It's
friend,
hanging.
is not. This is not. This is the summary. This is the top of it. This is not the treaty. Let me show you the treaty. Here we go. I will show in front of everybody in Google how to find the treaty. I will show you. Here we go. I will search in Google in front of your eyes for the Pact of Omar. And you tell me which website you like me to click in. Do you see the screen?
I'm not seeing anything on the screen. It's still the same page.
Okay.
That you're on.
The Pact of Omar.
By the way, just
Do you speak
off
Arabic?
topic,
Do you
you're
speak,
from
do you,
Saudi Arabia,
do
right?
you speak Arabic?
What?
Do you
I
speak
don't
Arabic?
speak Arabic, but
Okay.
I can read it a little bit.
So, you know, you do not know even what the Treaty of Omar. The Treaty of Omar is disgrace for a human race. And let me show you how I can prove that easy. Is your Prophet Muhammad a person you trust his word or not?
I trust his word. Yes.
Okay. Did your Prophet Muhammad says respect the Christians or you have to humiliate them?
We live as example,
My friend,
and you can see by example, like he never killed any
my
Christians,
friend,
and
no,
he
no,
never
no, no,
killed
no,
any
Muhammad,
Jews.
he killed all the Christians in the Arabian Peninsula. This is why we don't have a Christians no more there. Don't tell me he did not. Your Prophet, look what he said. And this is the Pact of Umar from your Islamic website too. Now look at this. Here, your Prophet, he said, you see a Christian in the street, force him to the narrowest road. To the narrowest road, which means you have to insult him. All right. Now I want you to read for me. Is that your Prophet talking or this is me talking?
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
Read with me carefully.
as
Abu
Muslims,
Huraira,
we
not,
know.
don't tell me as Muslims. No, this is a lie. You don't know what Islam then. You are a Muslim by name, maybe. But you are just an emotional person who is crying for nothing. Abu Huraira, he said, I am the one should be crying. It's your Prophet who killed my family. It's your Prophet who took my land. It's your Prophet who destroyed my churches. It's your Prophet who forced us to pay jizya. It's your Prophet who slaughtered us. It's your
Can I
Prophet.
just ask
Let me
you?
ask you. Let me
You
ask you.
live in Saudi
Who
Arabia.
is Safiya? Who is Safiya? Didn't he kidnap her after killing her family and her husband? Who is all those women he kidnapped from their husbands? What are you talking about? Now read for me. Your Prophet said, narrated the message of Allah, said, do not initiate salam to the Jews and the Christians if you meet them. And if you meet them in the road, force them to the most narrow part of the road. Do you know what does that mean?
I think you just have so much hate for Muslims. I think you should get to know Muslims.
You are the one who have hatred. The Quran in chapter 4 verse number 14, Allah he says, I spread hate and enmity between the Christians. So if you want to blame me for hate, go and claim your God Allah. Don't be a hypocrite. How can your God can be God yet he is spreading hate between the Christians? And now why you don't answer? What kind of a prophet he says, if you meet a Christian in the street, spit in his face and force him to walk in the sewage?
Okay, can you just show me that hadith?
It's in
What
front of you.
about?
If you see him in the street, force him to walk in the most narrow alley. This is the sewage.
Can you go down and see if this is sahih?
Everything we show is a sahih. What do you mean it's a sahih?
I've never heard about this hadith,
Well,
but
you
I
never heard
know.
anything. You never heard of the Pact of Umar before. You just have a title, but you know, go and read the Pact of Umar. You don't want to read for me. You start reading something to me, have to do nothing to do with. Here we go. This is Sahih Muslim. Are you going to say to Sahih Muslim is weak too? Hadith number 2167a. Let us go to a different one. What about the Quran? Do you want to show you the Quran? The Quran says you have to humiliate me. So why you are crying? Can you read for?
Why should I cry?
Can you read for me? Can you read for me chapter 9 verse number 29, please?
Yes, and I just have a question. Do you live in Saudi Arabia
It
and
doesn't
you're not
matter where I
Muslim?
live. I live in the moon. Can you read for me the verse, please?
I don't have it in front of me.
Okay, you have the Quran,
Chapter
don't you?
chapter what?
Chapter 9, verse number 29.
I just don't understand why you would
My friend,
dedicate
don't
your
tell me I
life
don't understand. Don't
to
change the topic.
hating
Don't change the
a
topic.
religion.
Everybody will see in a second that you are being hypocrite. It's your Quran.
No, I'm
It's
gonna.
your Quran who insult us. Or Quran is in humiliating us. Your Quran ordering you to kill us. And not only that, we have to pay you the money we make from our work in order to
Okay,
live.
listen. First of all,
Pay.
there
Don't
are chapters
stop
that are
talking. Read
addressing
the verse.
when they are in
Read
war.
the verse.
So
Stop
this
talking.
verse
Stop
is
talking.
speaking like when they're in the war.
What war? This is
But as Muslims, we
Hold on,
also have
hold on,
rules.
guys.
The rules are if you're in
Did
war,
she say
you
in
can't
the
kill
war?
someone that is
Hold
innocent.
on, hold on. You said in the war, but Muhammad is the one that is attacking. Muhammad, he says, fight those who believe not in Allah. So why he want to fight us? Because we don't believe in Allah. From who? From the Christian and the Jews. The Christian, they never fought Muhammad. The Christian, they give him asylum. They give him refugee in Ethiopia. Why he want to kill them? Because they don't believe in him. And then they pay the jizya. So what the problem? If you pay Muhammad money, he will not kill you. And not only
I'm not a
that,
scholar, but
I don't care if you are a scholar or not. Your prophet, he says you are half a brain according to Islam.
fighting in this sense, it doesn't mean like they're gonna fight like
It's
in the
not
war.
up to you. Can you?
I just read the verse.
Hold on. Do you like me to show you the interpretation for the verse? Or you will say to me that the interpretation of the scholars of Islam, it's a lie.
Okay,
They are
fight those
liars.
who do not believe in Allah or in the last day and who do not consider unlawful what Allah and His Messenger have made unlawful, and who do not adopt the religion of truth from those who were given the scripture. Fight until they give the jizya willingly, while they are humbled.
Not humble. They are going to be.
So it means like they are fighting
صاغرون.
to give the jizya. Jizya means like the tax.
Tax, guys, tax. You take our land, you take our home, and we pay you tax? Tax for what? To stay alive. Let me show you how you lie to yourself in the front of everybody. This is Tafsir Ibn Kathir. Look with me in the screen. Everybody will be laughing at you in a second, how you are lying to yourself, trying to defend Islam desperately, and you are
Listen,
crying.
first of all, let me just
Let
me just tell you one
just
thing.
to no,
Okay?
no, don't tell me,
You're
don't change the topic. Don't change the topic.
Islam,
Don't
while
change the
our
topic.
Creator,
Don't
the world,
change the
Allah
topic.
says like even if we disbelieve,
Listen.
even if disbelieve, it doesn't matter. Allah will replace us with much better person. There are angels worshiping Allah.
If it
There
doesn't
are
matter, hold on. If it
there
doesn't
are
matter,
ants, there are animals
big
worship
mouth,
Allah. Allah doesn't need us.
big
Okay?
mouth. If Allah do not,
If it doesn't
so
you're bragging that you
shut
make
up,
so many
shut
Muslims
up.
disbelieve. Who
If it
needs
doesn't
us human
matter,
beings?
listen.
There are angels.
Don't make me hang up on
worshiping
you.
the
Hey,
creator.
big mouth. If it doesn't matter if we believe or not, why Muhammad says kill them wherever you find them? Why he wanna kill us
It's for
then?
our own good.
Why he
It's
wanna
for our
kill
own
us? Why he wanna kill us if it doesn't matter? Allah will judge us in the judgment day.
You're making money right now.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
This is the only
Let's see who's
reason
making money.
you're making money. Everyone's making money because they're
You're a
talking bad about
prophet.
Islam.
You're a prophet is the one is
become a
making money,
millionaire.
and you are a scumbag like your prophet. And let me get your busted big mouth. This is Ibn Kathir. He says, and feel themselves subdued. This ayah means this is will be no compulsion with the so-called market of their fear would result on etc etc. And then he says, وَهُمْ صَاغِرُونَ, explaining. Go ahead and read. Big mouth. She's afraid she will not let me talk. This is about money you will take from the people of the Dhimma. What is the jizya? Let us see what the jizya is. Go down. All of this is explanation for what the jizya. It is just nothing but to humiliate them and to steal their money. Fight against those who believe not in Allah in the last day. Don't forbid what forbidden by Allah and the Messenger, who acknowledge not the religion of Islam. So why he is fighting them? Because they don't acknowledge Muhammad to be a prophet. This is the reason. And then he continues saying, let us read. Hatta yu'tu jizya, until they pay the jizya, and not to choose why they are paying jizya, because they refuse to embrace Islam, you liar. This is not a tax. And then he says, with willing submission and defeat. And then he says, and feel themselves subdued, disgraced, humiliated, belted, and therefore the Muslims are not allowed to honor the people of the Dhimma or elevate them above the Muslims, for they are miserable, disgraced, humiliated. You are a scumbag like you're a prophet. You are crying, showing emotion that you are a decent poor woman who don't know what's happening. Why you are insulting our prophet? And your prophet is ordering the Muslims to spit in our face, to take our houses, to rape our women, to kidnap our women, our children, and to sell them as slaves, as sex slaves in the market. And even after that, if you take our land, and after you force us to convert to Islam or we die, okay, you don't want to convert to Islam, pay me, I will let you live. Do not initiate the Salam and the Jews and the Christians, and if you meet any of them in the road, force them to the most narrowest alley. And this is why, guys, read carefully. Did she mention the Pact of Omar? Did she mention the Pact of Omar? Let me get you busted. And this is why the leader of the faithful, Omar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah pleased with him, demand his will, known the condition to meet by the Christians. And what is the condition? That ensured to be continued humiliation. Guys, do you see it? Do you see it? She said to me, Omar ibn al-Khattab, Omar ibn al-Khattab, he protect the Christian. Look, we protect the Christian. What a liar you are. This is Ibn Kathir. Is that Ibn Kathir or this is Ibn Jarir? To ensure what? To continue the humiliation, the disgrace. The scholar of the hadith narrated from etc. Abdul Rahman, etc. He says, I recorded Umar Khattab, may Allah say to him, in the terms of the treaty of peace conducted with the Christians of Asham, which mean the people of Syria, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, this document of the servant of Allah, Umar, the leader of the faithful of the from the Christians such and such of the city. And then he says, come to us with request safety. Safety from what? Safety from the Muslims. You see, the Muslims come into our town and they say to us, if you pay us and you agree with our condition, we will not kill you all. And she is saying that is merciful. This is merciful. What Umar Khattab have to do with Jerusalem? Why you came there? There's no Arab. And look what happened. For their property and of their self and our religion, may the conditions of ourselves. This is what the Christian they forced to agree. This is not an agreement. This is a forcement agreement. Otherwise, you will die. Here we go. Read with me carefully. We will neither react to our areas of ministry, churches or sanctuaries, or for monks, nor restore any place of worship that need restoration, nor use any of them in the purpose of enmity against Muslims. And we will not prevent any Muslim from resting in our churches, whether he come in the day or the night. A Muslim can come anytime and he can sleep in the church. He can bring his horse and he can sleep inside. And we will open our doors, our horses of our worship for the warfare and etc. Read with me. A Muslim, he can enjoy sitting in your house for 3 days. He can come to any Christian. You have to open your house for 3 days or 3 nights. She said to me, you know, you made us cry with you. You liar. You stupid. And not only that, continue read and see how garbage this. We will not teach our children the Quran. Anyone knows why? Do you know why they should not teach their children the Quran? Because if the children of the Christians learn the Quran, they will know how stupid Islam is. This is the pact of Umar. Even he decide what kind of a clothes they will wear to humiliate them. We will not imitate their clothing, the cups, the turban. We cannot dress like Muslims. We are not allowed to dress like Muslims. You cannot wear shoes like them. You cannot wear hairstyle like them. You cannot speak like them. You cannot have nickname like them. Do you see it? All of this is the conditions of Umar ibn al-Khattab, and this creature, liar creature, she was crying, saying to us, why you insulted her? And you're making money. Let me show you who is making money. It's you making money. The jizya here is about taking our money. You force us to pay jizya so you can live. For centuries, Muslims, they have no job. We work. You sit in home having sex. And you collect jizya from all countries around, from Morocco, from Tunisia, from Egypt, and you do nothing. And she was crying as if she is the victim. Egypt is not your land. Iraq is not your land. Syria is not your land. Morocco is not your land. Tunisia is not your land. Spain is not your land. You went all the way to Europe. You took Istanbul. Istanbul is not Istanbul. This is Constantinople. And we are crying. Why you are insulting our prophet? And let me show you what your prophet he said. Your prophet he protect the Christians, you liar. Let us see more. We are not done. Muhammad he did genocide. And this is why there's no Christians, no Jews in the Arabian Peninsula. Be careful with me. People are laughing at your lies, big mouth, machine gun mouth. The message of Allah said, if I live, if Allah wills, I will expel the Jews and the Christians from the Arabian Peninsula. Do you see it, liar? So how you say to us, why you are insulting them? Somebody expel me from my land and you are saying to me, he respect me and he protect me? Sahih, the hadith is sahih. Call me and cry again. Call me. And you want to make money. You want to make money. Let us see who is making money. Your God, Muhammad, is begging for money, promising you if you do give him money, he will forgive your sin. Have you ever heard of a prophet? He says, give me a loan. Allah want a loan. All those verses in the front of us saying the same. Chapter 2, verse number 245. Chapter 57 18, chapter 57 11, chapter 64 17. Let's see 64 17 so we can laugh. Read. If you loan Allah a beautiful loan, he will double your credit and he will grant you forgiveness. The biggest scam in earth. God need money. And if you give God money, which is Muhammad, he grant you forgiveness. Is not an option that maybe. Do you see Christian Prince saying to the Christians, if you make donation to me, I grant you forgiveness? I am not a scam lady, and people, I'm not asking them for money. If people make donation, they make donation. You're a prophet here saying to you, if you want to be grant forgiveness, he's forcing you, terrifying you. You want to go to hell or you want to go to heaven? If you want to go to heaven, give me your money. I grant you forgiveness. That is the scam. So look what happened. She called us and she started reading something have nothing to do with the Treaty of Umar, and we got her busted from Ibn Kathir itself. This is the Treaty of Umar. Unless they want to say that Ibn Kathir is a Christian and he is paid by the Christians. Was he? Looked like he was. And not only that, Ibn Kathir, he says that paying jizya is a sign of disrespect and disgrace. What jizya is about? It's a sign of disgrace and humiliation and insult and defeat. Do you see it, Balbula? So don't call me and cry. You're not insulting the prophet. Fighting the Christians and the Jews. Why? Because they believe that the Messiah is God. And the Jews, they believe that Uzair is the son of God. It's in front of you. May Allah curse them. Do you see it? Hey, Christian, why you are insulting us? Coward. No wonder your prophet, he said in his religion that women have half a brain. look like Muhammad, he took the other half a brain of yours. In my religion, my belief, women have full brain. We don't say women are half a brain and they are stupid. So when we show them what is written in their books, they don't want to read no more. I'm going to call you one more time, and I want you to read for me the Pact of Umar, lady. I challenge you to read it. And this is again Ibn Kathir. And don't tell me Ibn Kathir is a Christian. People will laugh at you. She will not answer now. Do you think she will answer? She will not. She got busted. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yeah, read for us.
Brother.
This is the real Pact of Umar in front of you. Do you see it? This is the real Pact of Umar in front of you. Do you see it, lady?
Listen, I don't have time to talk.
I don't care if you have time or not. No. Is that the Pact of Umar? Yes or no? Is that the real Pact of Umar? Yes or no? Why you lie to us? Huh?
The Quran is talking about charity. If you give charity in Islam, we believe that if you give, for example, $1, you will get multiple in return. That's why our Creator, Allah,
give $1 to who?
Encourages
give
people
$1
to
who? Give
have you ever given in charity?
Listen, no, okay, hold on. Why you are jumping now? Why you don't want to talk about the Pact of Umar? Is that a problem for you? Is it embarrassing? This is Ibn Kathir, and this is the Pact of Umar, and this is your Islamic website. Why you don't want to read it for me?
Listen, I don't have time. Like
I don't. No, you have time. You have time. You are a liar. You are in the internet, and you have now. You are wasting time. Why you don't read? Why you don't want to read? Okay. Do you agree with the Omar? Do you agree with the Omar? Yes or no? It's in the front of you. Do you agree with him? Is that a respect? Is that a human right? Is that the peaceful Islam? Yes or no? Read it if you are proud. You are the one who mentioned to me the Pact of Umar, and this is your Islamic website, and this is Ibn Kathir, and this is the Quran. I challenge you to read it and to be proud. Go ahead. I don't hear you. What happened? Heart attack?
Is this the treaty?
Yes, this is the treaty. And this is your Muslim. This is your Muslim website. Yes, this is the treaty. So you were lying to me. Apologize. This is the treaty. This is Ibn Kathir book.
The treaty is hanging, like you can
Abdullah, don't play games with me. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. This is the book of Ibn Kathir. This is Quran, and this is the book of Ibn Kathir. Stop playing games. Read it for us.
You know what?
You know what? You know what? You know what? You are a coward potato. Get lost. Don't call me again. You know what? You don't dare to read it. You know what? You got busted. You know what? Your prophet is a criminal. You know what? Your prophet is a thief. And you know what? You are ashamed to read it. And you know what? This is Ibn Kathir. And you know what? This is not a Christian Prince words. And you know what? You accuse me to be a liar, and we discover that you are the liar. And you know what? You are the one who mentioned to me that this is the Pact of Umar, and here we go. It's in front of us. You are the one who were proud about it 5 minutes ago, and now you are not proud no more. I will tell you what. You know what? You know what? You thought I do not know. You know what? You thought I am ignorant, like many Christians who have no idea what Islam is about. You know what? You thought you can lie to us, and you can put some tears in your eyes, and you can cry, and everybody will take your side. You know what? You are a scam. What a charity. Charity by stealing our money and giving it to the Muslims? That a charity? You force me to pay jizya in my land, and you take my home, you take our churches. All the biggest churches in the Middle East, they used to be, now they are mosque, they used to be churches. From Hagia Sophia all the way to Damascus, all the way to Cairo, all the way everywhere. They are not mosque. We protect you. Protect me from yourself. We pay your money not to die. We paid money. What a filthy cult. They kill you and then they go in your funeral and they cry. And now she don't want to read it. It's very embarrassing. The leader of the faithful, Muhammad, so Umar al-Khattab is the leader. This is the one they are proud about his justice. Umar al-Khattab, he did beat slaves girls because they cover their hair. Those are Christian women. They cover their hair. They want them to walk naked between them. They kidnap them from their husbands, and now they are forcing them not to wear clothes like Muslims. So she cannot even cover her hair. This is why in the treaty it says you cannot wear clothes like the Muslims. You cannot even make hairstyle. You cannot even use names like them. You cannot even use nicknames like them. You cannot pray loud in your churches. You cannot knock the bell of your church. You cannot fix the faucet of your church. You cannot fix the wall of your, which means if the church collapse. That's it. You cannot build a new one. Do you see it? In return of safety. And actually, those Christians at that time, they were coward for allowing Umar al-Khattab to enter. It's better to die and not to let this idiot to get in and humiliate them like this. Cowards. And then they say to you, the crusade. The crusade is because you attacked us. Do you see? The crusade happened after this. Coward. We became a crusaders because you attacked us, not because we attacked you. So you attack us, you take our land, you take our churches, you force us to humiliate us, and then you say why we attack back. What a scam. This is a treaty. We will not sound the bells of in our churches except discreetly, or raise our voices while reciting our holy book inside our churches. So you have to read the Bible like this. Jesus said, you cannot raise your voice in the presence of Muslims, nor noise of our voices in a prayer, or even in a funeral. When you go in the funeral in the street, you have to be mute, or light a torch in the funeral. We will not bury our dead next to Muslims dead. We will buy our servant who were captured by Muslims. What? He is forcing them. If you want to buy a servant, you have to buy it from the Muslims. We have a market for you. We capture your kids and now you want to buy them back. Do you see it, guys? You cannot buy them back. We took them now from you. We have a business market of slavery. You cannot buy from us. You cannot even preaching in your houses in private. Even inside the house, you cannot teach your children about your religion. And by the way, this is not all of it. In the book of Ibn Kathir, this guy is just mentioning what they remember. The Pact of Omar, it's a lot more horrible than this. And imagine, she called me and she wanted to me to read. Do you know the Pact of Omar? Yes, I know it. Is that my book? This is Ibn Kathir and this is Quran. And by the way, why your Muslim website saying donate? Donate to what? I thought you are against money. Your prophet, he said in the Quran, the fifth from every attack goes to Muhammad. Why Muhammad need the fifth? So if you steal from the Christians $10,000, Muhammad, he take 1/5 to him and 1/5 to Allah. That's mean $4,000, and the rest will go to all the Muslims. Muhammad, you don't care for money, right? وَاعْلَمُوا, you should know that if any attack you do, the fifth go to Allah and His Messenger. Muhammad don't take care for money. The fifth go to Allah, and then what is left over go to the soldiers and then the needy. This is the charity from attack. You steal our money and then you give it you take $10,000 from a Christian person, you give 4,000 to Muhammad, and then 6,000 will go to all the army and then the needy. I mean, do you see how decent your prophet is? He want only the fifth, not much, not much. Just to give you an example of how much money is that. So if we say 10,000 goes to Muhammad, Muhammad, he win in this war $10,000, which is nothing compared to what Muhammad he stole. So let us say 10,000. Okay, stop calling Abdul. Abdul is getting upset. The devil is getting upset. Then let us say the fifth to Muhammad and the fifth to Allah. Some Muslims they say no, the fifth both. Muhammad he present Allah, so only the fifth. I don't agree with that. So it's going to be $4,000. Let us say for sake of argument, only the fifth, which is 1 to 5, not 1 to 5 to Muhammad and to Allah, which means both of them they get the same share. So 1 to 5 will be, look at this idiot, coward. Let's be ban you. You must be having mental illness. Okay, get lost. So now we go. $10,000. Let us say Muhammad he have 10,000 army member. 10,000 his army member, the total of them. Okay, how much the Muslim, if Muhammad he got alone $4,000, how much left to the Muslims? Let us see this Muslim here. He's trying to call me. He is so excited. Yes, Abdul.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Sorry, the connection is a bit bad. I just wanted to talk to you about something.
Well, we have a topic. What do you think about Muhammad getting the fifth of the booty?
So I have this problem, basically. It's been bothering me for a while, actually.
We have a topic, my friend. Are you going to talk
for 3 days?
Okay. You're stupid. I don't have time for kids. So $10,000, and Muhammad he take 2,000 at least. The fifth, let us say, is not the fifth to him, fifth to Allah, which means 2 to 5. We will make it 1 to 5 only. So if Muhammad he took only 2,000, that means there's 8,000 left. 8,000 left. So now we say minus 2,000 to the pocket of Muhammad. $8,000 left to Muhammad, to the whole Muslims army. Okay, and let us say that Muhammad he have 10,000 fighters. If we divide the 8,000 on the 10,000, how much everyone will take? Guess what? I mean, do you see how much Muhammad don't care for money? So if we divide the 8,000 into 10,000, every Muslim will get $8. $8 for every Muslim, while Muhammad taking $2,000 to his pocket. I mean, can't you tell Muhammad he don't care for money? It's obvious. It's very clear. Let us see another Abdul. They are going crazy. Yes, Abdul.
I drank urine and
Okay, you go and drink Cameroon. You have mental illness. I don't have time for kids. You're stupid. Get lost. Some people, they have mental illness. I mean, I don't know what to do with those people. So you see, when they speak about money, they try supposedly to make you look bad. What money? What money are you making here? I'm staying here for 8-10 hours. I have a master degree. Do you know how much an hour if I work for 8 hours or 10 hours non-stop, shouting and screaming, how much money I can make? You stupid idiot. What money? Do you know how many people want to kill me because of what I do? So they try to make you look bad. This is always about money. Islam is about money. You believe in Allah to get what? A river of wine. This is money. A river of milk. Money. Endless penis. When you need a surgery, you have to go to Thailand to have such a penis. 70 years orgasm. Islam, all of it is about sex and money. It is 80 cents, sorry, 80 cents. Yeah, you are right. 80 cents, not $80, sorry. So Muhammad, he get $2,000, and the Muslim, he will get 80 cents. You believe it? And Muhammad don't care for money. And not only that, Muhammad, he made verses saying that the best of the booty have to go to his pocket. Why he have to get the best of the booty? Because the Prophet is very humble. He don't care. He don't care. Muhammad is a very decent man. The best of the booty. Is that correct? Actually, Ibn al-Arabi, he says that the Prophet, he been favored in 16 things, but he count actually more than 21. And one of them, if the Prophet, his eyes fail into a woman, her husband must divorce her immediately. And this is exactly what happened with his own son wife, Zainab bint Jahsh. He went to her house. The Prophet is very humble. Very humble. He don't care for money. He care only for sex and women and gold and silver. What Muhammad, he said, what is his favorite things in this life? Let's see. Let's see the hadith. He like perfume and women and horses. Happy, he's happy. I'm just trying to find the hadith in English. This is the hobby of the Prophet. I mean, what we can say. Read with me. We found it. The Messenger of Allah said, Women and perfume have been made dear to me. But isn't it this is Muhammad who said, if a woman she wear a perfume not in the front of her husband, she is committing adultery? So how come he wear a perfume each time he go out? He is a adulteress by wearing perfume? Hypocrisy. Muhammad, he is saying clearly, I love women. That's why he have unlimited numbers of them. Unlimited slaves. It's really amazing how they try to make you that's you know, if you notice how the last caller, this woman, how she tried to buy the emotion of the listeners, crying, why you are insulting my prophet? They kill us, they rape our women, they took our land, they force us to pay jizya, they force us not to preach the gospel, we cannot even say a prayer aloud, and they come to our houses, they sleep in our house for 3 days 3 nights, we cannot say no. 3 days 3 nights, poor people, they cannot even feed their children. How they can feed a Muslim and come in? They can come as many as they want, not one, not two, and they can sit and they can make fun of you and they can touch your wife and they can humiliate you, and if they want they can rape your wife, and what you can do about it? And then she cry, why you are insulting, why you are doing this? We are pigs, we are monkeys, we are filthy, we are worst of the creatures, we are dogs, we have to be humiliated, we have to be spit at, we have to walk in the sewage. It does not make her cry. It make her cry to say Muhammad is a false prophet. What a hypocrite woman you are. Do you see how they try to fool you? And then when we show them what the Pact of Umar, what she mentioned, she don't want to read it no more. Suddenly the Pact of Umar is not something she want to read. She don't have time. She have time to keep going like a gun machine insulting me, but she don't have time to read the Pact of Umar. And by the way, I give it to her in Skype as a link so she can read it. She refused. She don't even need to read it in the screen.